Saturday in the studio, come on in. Lisa and Dave, let the fun begin. Grab your stamps, your paper, your glue. We've got crafty inspiration just for you. Colors and layers, memories to keep. Laughing and creating joy runs deep. Cards and pages made with heart. Let's make some magic. Let's make some.
Hi, friends. My name is Lisa Schmid, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to Saturday in the studio, and happy 4th of July. Of course, I have a flag shirt on, which you cannot see, but happy 4th of July. Hopefully, you're doing something fun. And we're at the refuge, which is always fun with grandkids and kids and grandparents. So lots of things we get to do here. Be safe tonight doing fireworks. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and get started. This week, some new online exclusives came out, and so I want to show you those. So July online exclusives came out, and they came out actually on July 1st, which is sort of unusual because usually things come out on the Tuesday. Anyway, regardless, there are some awesome things in here, which I'll be showing you over the next couple weeks. And I've shown you in the past weeks. If you like Halloween, there's a great Halloween suite. This one is beautiful. It is the Violet Dreams. I have not gotten that yet, but I am going to, but I have not gotten it yet. So Christmas, great little Christmas patterns, stockings, all sorts of fun things for Christmas. And then it goes into the bundles. And this one I've shown you a couple times before. And I happen to have a little piece of it right here, the washi tape. The washi tape is super fun and easy to use with the dies. And the dies, unlike the last washi tape, the dies actually come individually. So what I'm going to use today, because I'm not going to go through the whole thing for you, but there's lots and lots of good things in here. And I'm going to send out an email this week that will have this document so that you can easily print it if you would like. That's this one right here. Botanical Expression is what I'm going to use. And it comes with the dies and a stamp set. So let me show you those. The dies are one die is right here. So, and one thing about this die is it doesn't cut on the edge. So it cuts out all the leaves, but you could put it in like the middle of a paper, top, bottom, wherever. It's not going to cut out the edge all the way. I think that's true. Yes, that is true. And then it comes with words, Botanical Expressions. So love you more than words can say. Honey, love you more than words can say. You're wonderful in every way. That's also feels works for Dave. Thank you. You bring so much joy in my life. Time together as a family is a blessing. I'm thankful for you. You brighten my day. We're in this together. And thank you for being there. So lots of good phrases there. I'm going to start with just a basic. When I saw this, of course, I think of, there's one little piece in there. I think of leaves. I think of jungle. I think of greens. So I'm going to start with our crumb cake. And do we have any friends with us today?
Yes. Good morning, friends. Sorry, I don't have my comments.
So I went ahead and cut a piece of cardstock here.
Hey, Mary Jo. Hey, Tina.
And then I just ran this across here. So as you can see, it did not cut the edges, meaning it didn't cut out just the banner of leaves. But I thought, oh, this could be super fun just to put here and then go ahead and see that that's a little bit crooked. I'm going to straighten that out and then just put a simple sentiment on the bottom and call it a day. Not quite, but I think that would be really cute. So I noticed these leaves are not quite, this side is not quite even. So let's get that, see if we can get that even. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and put these here. I debated on the bottom, and I thought, oh no, the top would be actually really good because then I have this to put a piece of ribbon on and then a sentiment on the bottom. So I am going to use glue on the leaves, and I don't like this piece on here. I'm going to take that off right now. It doesn't feel good. I don't like plastic. There we go. Okay. I'm going to put some of these dots on the leaves just to get those to stick, and across the top. How are you guys doing today? Anybody have celebration for 4th of July? Anything you're doing? Ironically, here in Little Falls, there is no 4th of July celebration. There's no parade. There's no 4th of July celebration. The fireworks closest, what, Brainerd, Dave?
Brainerd or St. Cloud?
Brainerd or St. Cloud. So that's a little far and a little late for our littles. So we do our own fireworks right here in the street. And actually, I think the kids like that even better than going to a fireworks show. All right, let's put this. I'm going to leave a little border at the top, lining up those edges just like that. Perfect. Okay, now because I'm at the refuge and I forgot to bring a lot of my tools, I was like, oh, I want to put something across here. What could I do? And I happen to have this braided, you remember this? This braided ribbon. And I thought, I wonder if I separate it and pull some out. Look at that. Could I make some just twine? Because really I wanted twine and I just don't want a ribbon. And the answer is yes, I can. So I'm actually going to do my old favorite and pick this back up and tuck it under because I don't really want it around the inside. And it's bashful. No, not bashful. It is a pale petal pink. Whoa, petal pink, which that's fine. I really want it's really the twine I wanted more than like a fancy ribbon with gold or something. So, sometimes we just use what we have and we go with that. So tuck that under, and I'm going to wait to put the knot on until I do the sentiment. So the sentiment I'm going to do in our basic, what color is this? Basic, it's a new one. Not new.
Beige.
Basic beige, yeah. It's not new, but new-ish. And so let's find a sentiment here. I was thinking, because it's long and because I kind of want a little bit longer, how about thank you for being there. That's
Morning, Cheryl.
Oh, you're wonderful in every way. Let's see. Thank you for being there. Let's do that one because that fits nicely on there. Hi, Cheryl. And I'll grab a block here. I graduated on my blocks. I used to only keep this big one here, and I was like, you know what? I think I need to keep a smaller block here than that big, huge one. So I'm going to do this the way we do it, like drop it and then stick it to kind of try to get it straight. I'm going to get my pad here. Let me get this and garden green. I pulled out Mossy Meadow, but garden green is actually what color it is. So we'll go with that. I thought that was kind of brilliant with pulling apart that ribbon to make that twine. I'm like, oh, that works, right?
Very nice.
Yeah, thanks. So, and I think I'll probably put, let's see. I'm not sure. I want this thinner though, so I'm not going to stamp it in the middle. I'm going to stamp it towards the top. Nice. Thank you for being there. This chair sinks as I am sitting on it, so sometimes I have to raise it up a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and trim. Oh, I forgot. I do have a little trimmer. It is a Creative Memories one, but it's still a little trimmer, and it works great. Somebody at school was getting rid of one. I was like, yes, that'd be awesome to have up here. So always good to have multiple tools in multiple places. There we go. Maybe a little higher. Line that up. All right. Oh, well, we'll see how that works, huh? That's okay. It got a little bit too much there. A little bit rough. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to rough up the whole thing because one little piece of it got roughed up. This right here. So we'll just make it look like that was meant to be. That's what you do when you make, not really make a mistake, when something doesn't come out like I wanted it to. There we go. And I think I'm just going to cut that at an angle. Yeah, now it looks like it was meant to be that way. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and pop this up. So just a simple card using the die. I thought, well, that just looks, it works great with the leaves. And we will pull these off and stick it on. What do you think? It's
fun.
It's fun. It's not like, oh, wow, that's the most amazing card I ever made, but I think it's fun. It's cute. Everything doesn't have to be amazing. That's what we tell our kids when we're eating. every meal doesn't have to be the best meal of your life. Just eat it. And I'm going to use this basic beige inside. It's got a little bit smaller than a 1/4 inch. It's actually a 1/2 inch cut. And we're going to add that little bit of twine. Kind of like this. I wish I had thought of it when it was actually current. A little bit of twine and just tie a little knot right here. That. Saw a really cute scrapbook page made with this, actually, with this die. I thought, oh, that'd be fun to do. There's that. And that. Yeah. There we go. I mean, it's simple. Facebook has a crazy border. Oh,
I know.
There we go. So, yeah, it's cute. I have a little bit fancier one to make next, but Dave, did you have something for us? We have Card Cafe next weekend.
Oh, really?
Yep.
There you go.
Here, I'll double check right now, but I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure it's next weekend. Let's double check the calendar.
Yep, sure.
Yep, on the 11th.
Everything you ever could possibly need, go to thestamperstudio.com. Once you are there, you can order Stampin' Up! Products right up here, like the online exclusives that we were featuring this morning, or scroll down just a little bit and you'll come to Card Cafe. Card Cafe is our in-person event, happens in our Minnetonka studio. Come, we have 10 designs, choose 5 of them, make 2 of each, so you walk away with 10 beautiful cards. Some will feature some new products, as always.
And balloon festoon, we have a really cute one with that.
We do. So July 11th is our next one. So please sign up by Wednesday so we know who's coming and we can be ready for you. But Card Cafe coming up this Saturday in Minnetonka.
Yep, 10 to noon. I'm sure you said that. Okay, I was just roughing up a little circle here. So my other thought on using this die, and we'll see, right? This is, I will see, my idea is that I'm going to start with my pumpkin pie and get that much straighter than it is. It seems like the card might not even be straight. Might have to cut that one too. Yesterday we went to a new splash pad that's here, which is super fun. Brand new, just opened July 1st. I'm going to go down a little further since the last one didn't cut right there. That's better. Yeah, it was really fun. It was right next to a park, and the park has a zip line and all sorts of fun things. Okay, so my idea was, and I'm thinking that if we die cut these, we could make a little foursome of the different bright colors, because of course we're going to go bright, right? That's what I want to do. So let's go ahead and try that. I have, woohoo, new plates. So yesterday, as I was getting this ready, I threw away the makeshift plate. I had bundled up trying to die cut something because my plate had cracked. So we'll keep this one on top, the clean one on top. And we are going to, here is mine. Actually, I should do something first. If we could get these so they match, would be even better, right? So if I put a piece of tape behind it, or in front of it, whichever. I cut these at 1 3/4. And so I'm going to die cut this one first. And I'm going to start at the very top here, right there. Have a little border on both sides. Actually, I'm going to start my top here because I want this to be a square and this to be in the next square. So I'm going to start my top here. So that would be 1 square. There we go. And then we'll do the next squares down further. I'm going to go a little bit smaller. You see what I'm doing? Do you understand?
Yep.
What I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm laying down here? There we go. All right. And leaves, you know, I was like, oh, tropical. Tropical could be anything. I love tropical, and that's what I think of when I see this. So, all right. There's this one. Okay, so that's pretty fun. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and trim these so that they are, they're going to fit on a little piece of white. So let's see how long the pink one is. Actually, it's Pink Passion. No, it's not Pink Passion. It's Melon Mambo. So that is going to be, what is this? 1.5, just a little bit more than 1.5. Okay. And so I'll do this one a little bit more than 1.5. I like ours better because it has markings, but that's okay. Better markings, more markings. There we go. Okay, that's pretty fun. I like it. And then the next two are going to be these two, and they will sit underneath it. Who knows? You know, you got to try things out and see if they work, right? And if they do, you come up with something great. If they don't, oh well, you know it doesn't work. So let's tape that one together, and I cut another one. There we go, pull that in, and our die. So, and I can see where I stopped right there. So I'm going to start past that. Oops, too many things in here. Start just past the green. Not that it probably doesn't even matter because it's going to be underneath it. But anyway, I'm going to do it this way. Make sure I have all my plates there. Got the yellow, got the teal. What am I saying? Teal. It is Coastal Cabana, not teal. And yellow, it's Daffodil Delight. Move that over a little bit and get it centered. There we go. Move this one over a little bit. There we are. Okay. And we'll die cut those. And see, oh, something's pulling, but it's not pulling. I know why. This has to be further down like that. There we go. The top one has to be further along than the others to grab it. There we go. Okay, now this has multiple layers in there for the couple spots that I didn't clean out. There we go. All right, so there's that. I also thought it'd be kind of fun to do different leaves like some in gold and stick them on. I thought that could be kind of cute. Try that another time. All right, so let's get this off. There we go. Now the reason these have to be pushed out is because I didn't clean it, right? I didn't take out the pieces, but that's okay. Get that out. All right. So let's cut this one again it's kind of bulky too. Just saying. What was it? Just a little bit more than 1.5? 1.5. Let's get this. Oh, I don't have that up all the way. Gotcha. A little bit more than 1.5. Slice that. And on this side, a little bit more than 1.5. I think it's going to be cute. What do you guys think? You have to get that all the way up to get it on the edge. 1.5. A little bit more.
Cheryl, the Card Cafe.
Woo-woo. Yay! We have a good time. If you have not been there, you need to come. Okay. So yeah, I think that's going to work. I mean, it's kind of cute, right? And I see how some of them, this one is actually a little bit long. I see how some of them have a clean edge. So what we're going to do to take care of that is we're going to put the whole thing on a piece of white cardstock. That side has no, that's okay. That side has the tape, but I'm going to leave it because that's the top side. All right, so I'm just going to line these up right to the edge, and this one right to the edge like that. Oh, that one is a little thicker. That's okay. I'm going to do it like that. And then I will trim the other edge. So let's go ahead and glue those on. Whoa, Nelly. Glue this on. Yeah. Kind of a fun way. I saw something, or I was thinking of something. I did see a stripe thing that you could tape together or glue onto a regular piece, a bunch of colored strips, and then die cut it out. And you would, like the balloon, and you'd end up with all those like a striped balloon. I was like, oh, that's cute. Rather than putting the stripes on first, go ahead and die cut them as stripes. Probably should be using my little silicone sheet right here. There we go. And doesn't matter. I don't know why I just turned that. All right, let's get this. I'm going to go right. I don't want to go right to the edge. I'm going to leave a little edge there. There. Scooch that one back up into place. Yeah. I think it's going to work great. I just need to trim this one because I trimmed the other one. Now this one is too long. Let's cut a little bit off. There we go. Okay, and then this one I'm going to do this way, and my little yellow is a little bit too big. Just a touch too big. So it'd be fun to try other things with this idea. Let's get rid of this, which is stuck to a little bit of tape. That's probably why it's not coming out. So let's get that out. Okay, so do we hear any plans for today from anybody?
Cheryl's going to do fireworks in the street also.
So fun. The kids love that, don't they?
Yes, Mary Jo, the splash pad is here in Little Falls, up on the north side of town. And Cheryl says she could also see the die going up and down.
Oh, good call. Good call. Yeah, that'd be really nice. I could see that.
Joanne just got it in the mail.
Nice. So there we go. I think I got all those pieces out except that little one right there. There we are. Okay. Let's put some glue on this. Oh, up and down would have been really cute. Well, how come you didn't say that earlier? Just kidding. No, I'm totally kidding. All right. I think just tropical. Oh, there's one more. You see that one right there? One more. Let's get that out. I don't want that one in there. There we go. Okay. That's all of them for sure, for sure. Oh, wait. Just pick up those little pieces. All right, good.
Goofball.
It is one of my happy tools. It really does make me laugh every time I use it. Whether people are watching or I'm just at home cleaning up, I laugh because it's cute and it's funny. All right, and I'm not concerned that this is bending because when I glue it down, we will stick it all together, right? So this morning, I have to take a picture and show you the studio here. On one side of the studio, one table, we have a huge Connects project happening. On the other side, I am working on a little garden, florist shop. And on another table is, I'm going to turn this way. I want that color scheme. No, maybe this way. On another table is paint everywhere because Tilly and Frankie are painting. Okay, these aren't exactly the right size, aren't exactly the same size, I should say. No surprise. I'm really not an exact person. I would never want to be an architect. What?
I don't believe it.
What?
You're not an exact person.
Oh, no, I'm not. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to trim those. And then it will look like it's exact. So you just keep cutting it smaller and smaller and smaller, and then you end up with the right thing. All right. Let's get that. Actually, that is probably a really good plan because then you have everything is the same size. And then we're going to put it on our orange, our pumpkin pie, but this has to go a tiny bit smaller. There we go. And just the white on this side. Pumpkin pie. There we go. I think they probably created that during Thanksgiving season, the fall season. Okay. This one didn't cut all the way. It does look cute though. I like the colors. And I don't know if I got this in the mail, I think I'd feel like, well, how did they make that? I'm going to go that way, I think. Nope, I'm going to go this way. And then obviously we kind of need a focal point, right? We need one little thing in the middle to give it some, oopsie, plus our words, of course, but we need a little something in the middle to give it a focal point. So what I'm going to do is I have from our washi tape, I have a little pineapple, which is here because I cut it out. Really? How can I not have my pineapple? Maybe it's under my coffee. A little pineapple. Well, then I thought, okay, that doesn't really pop out well. So really what we need is a little circle. This one's too big. I don't have a smaller.
A little big.
A little big. I don't have a smaller circle. So what am I going to do here? Anyway, I'm going to cut a smaller circle and put that right there. A half circle? No, I don't think that would look cute. All right, so let's go ahead and, why is this crooked? Let's go ahead and put our words on the bottom. And we're good to go. All right, words, words, words. Here they are. And I think this, a good, you're wonderful in every way would be fun on this one. And I was thinking I would stamp it in the orange, the pumpkin pie, because Still thinking about that border up and down would be really fun.
Oh, fun. Kathy's going to fireworks in Blaine.
In Blaine. Oh, there we go. Pumpkin
Oh,
pie.
she'll be in the fire truck for a front row seat.
Ooh, that's fun. I just thought of something else we could do. If we did not do the pineapple, which I do think would be really cute, we could do a strip across there too. You're wonderful in every way. I'm just going to snap it again. You're still wonderful in every way. Oops. There we go. You could do a strip across the middle.
Yep.
I still want the pineapple, but let's grab a little paper cutter here and just trim this out. I'm going to make it into a little banner. Boop. There we go. What's on tap for today? Yesterday we also had a water balloon fight because Dave bought 200 and I bought 100. Yesterday we only used, what'd you say, 1.5 packets?
Yeah, probably about 120.
Most of us just sat and watched, and then Dan and the kids had a fight. All right. I am just going to. I do see that green on there, but I'm not going
It
to
was
worry
all
about it.
fun and good till Jamie got stung by a wasp.
Yeah, you think it was a wasp though?
I do.
Shoot. So we sprayed underneath all around the area just to make sure that it wasn't. That we don't get others, because Tilly got stung by or eaten by a horsefly. Bitten. I can't get this. My scissors must not be very sharp. There we go. All right. So this could go across there. I'm going to put it down here because I'm still going to pop that pineapple there. And we will, for the pineapple, I will get a smaller circle and then show you. My dimensionals are right here. And I can see that that's crooked, which bugs me. So I will fix that. But you don't need to watch paint dry. I mean, you don't need to watch me fix that. So I'm good. All right. I'll put this right here. You're wonderful in every way. I like it. And then I want you to just picture a smaller circle right in the middle with that. It'll be cute. So look in the comments and I will post that for you. Okay. I do like this one a lot. I like the khaki color scheme. It looks kind of fun. So there we go. Just using that one die. This is how I get all the pieces out. I just hit it against the table, and if they don't come, then I push them.
And as I said, online exclusives, you can go to the stamperstudio.com. I added a graphic there with all of our online exclusives and a quick and easy link just to order them right at the bottom there. All
right. Well, thanks, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope that you have a safe, have a safe and happy 4th of July. And I will see you on Monday. So stay safe. We'll see you then. Happy stamping.
Saturday in the studio. Come on in. Lisa and Dave, let the fun begin. Grab your stamps, your paper, your glue. We've got crafty inspiration just for you. Colors and layers, memories to keep. Laughing and creating joy runs deep. Cards and pages made with heart. Let's make some magic. Let's make